How's it going, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. This is Final Fantasy: A Realm Reborn, up to the Shadowbringer DLC. Um, I believe my first episode is actually posting today, which is funny because I already have another live feed that I did yesterday. That was technically part 2, and that one was posted as well already. So you guys won't see part 1 until later today, I believe around 5 p.m. Central US time. So if anyone has any questions on where I am, how I got here, please make sure you watch the first 2 videos. If not, I can answer you in this one, but it would be easier and a lot more helpful if you guys just watch the other 2 videos. So in the last live, or did I do it when I was live? I don't know if I did it when I was live. I don't think I did. You know what? I didn't. I know I didn't. Okay, so as you guys can see right now, I am a pugilist. I am level... It doesn't show here. I am level 12. Level 12 pugilist. So, I completed the level 10 stuff, and we were able to pick up all the side missions. Well, not side missions. All the side... what are they called? Side classes, I guess. So I also picked up Gladiator. I picked up the Therma thing. I think it's just a black mage. I think that's what they refer to it as. I picked up a lot of the other ones, which were crafting ones and gathering ones. So I'm also a miner, a goldsmith, a weaver. And to do all those things, you would go to the way that we got the Pugilist one, you would just go to the same areas. So for the Gladiator Guild, you would come over here where you see this little symbol right here, where it says Gladiator Guild. You would come in there. Like I said, you do have to be past level 10 with your current... Sorry, I heard like background noise. I can't tell if that's my mic or if that is someone walking around in the game. Hopefully it's not my mic screwing up. I think it's people walking around in the game. I hope it is. But anyway, sorry about that. I thought I turned it down, which I did. I just turned down the wrong one. I need to turn down this one as well. There we go. Okay. Now, like I said, sorry about that. What I was saying is, you do have to, whatever class you start off as, I started as a pugilist, you have to finish, keyword, finish the level 10 quest for your starting class. From there, then you can pick up other classes and side classes like gathering and all that. So to do the Gladiator one, you would come to the Gladiator Guild, and it's going to be like that for all of them. For the Goldsmith, you would come here to the Goldsmith Guild. Which one's down here? This one is the Miner Guild, I believe. Yep, Miners Guild. Weaver's Guild is over here. Right. No, there it went. Right there. Weaver's Guild. And I believe that is it here. Or no, there's also... Oh, it's on the other floor, though. There's also the Black Mage one, which is the thing that I can't pronounce that you guys probably hate me for, and probably the reason you guys don't do it. This, Thaumaturg? Oh, there's also an Alchemist Guild. I'm not an alchemist, what? I don't think you can do anything with the Adventurers Guild. I'll try the Alchemist Guild and the Adventurers Guild, but let me come over here and show you guys this Thaumaturg one. Like I said, I doubt that's how you say it, but that's what I'm gonna stick with. So I apologize if it's wrong, guys. So the Thaumaturg is up in here. You come right in here and you go to the right and you talk to this person right here on the left. It's always going to be the guild receptionist that you have to talk to do all the stuff. And then from there, you basically accept registration to the guild. You complete the quest, and then they have you talk to someone else, which she had me come back here and talk with, I will show you, this person right back here in the middle. That one. I actually wasn't trying to do that, I was trying to jump. But this Coco Bigo. But you talk with him, and he will give you your first wand and all that stuff, and then from there you do quests with the guild masters in each one of them. But that's how it is for all of them. And the way you switch classes, which is what I love about this game, it's not like ESO where they're like, oh, you can play any class you want, all you have to do is switch your weapon. No, this one actually does it the right way. So as you guys can see, all my skills down there at the bottom, those are all pugilist related attacks. Now if I come in here and I click on my weapon, these are all the different weapons that I have. So we have our rusty needle, which is for the weaver. We have the weathered short sword, which is for the gladiator. We have the weathered scepter, which is for the thaumaturg, which is what we were just looking at. We have the weathered pickaxe, which is for mining, and then we have the weathered chaser hammer, which is for the goldsmithing. So there is presets that you can do, but I would just jump in here and show you guys. These are all ones that I'm gonna get rid of. They're just more stuff for the pugilist. So if I wanted to switch to the weaver, literally I click on this, and there we go. As you can see, I'm a level 4 weaver. Now it doesn't have any clothes or anything equipped because all the clothes that I have currently are for the pugilist, but I still have my starter clothes, which can be for either one. So I made different classes. You can actually come in here and make different sets. As you can see, there's 6 different classes right now. Here's our thaumaturg, our pugilist, our gladiator, our goldsmith, our miner, and our weaver. So, and these are all presets with armor on them. So if I click on the thaumaturg and do equip set, it equips the entire set, including clothes. Same thing with the weaver. Like I said, the only reason it did it that way is because all I picked was a weapon. But if I come in here and do this, it's probably going to be that same armor. Yep. And then the gladiator is probably going to be the same armor. Now, the reason why I don't have better armor for the gladiator is because he's only level 4. And the equipment that I have for the pugilist, I believe some of it is like level 5 and higher. So let's see, that is level 5, that's level 10, that's level 5. So the gladiator can technically equip these items, but not until he's that level. So it is a lot of item management if you guys want to stay on top of your stuff. But if you guys remember in the last video, there is a thing where whatever your highest level is, so like right now my pugilist, if I just keep playing with him and I don't do any of the side stuff, the gap becomes bigger between all your other levels of stuff. So as you can see right here, it says pugilist and it has a little star thing and it has 6. That just means that my average gear level is 6. That does not mean that he's level 6. I'm level 12, as you can see right there. And if I click on the thaumaturg, equip that, my thaumaturg is level 5. It shows it right there next to that, but his gear set is only level 4. So you go off of this level up here next to where it says main hand, it says level 5. So the bigger the gap is between my pugilist and that class, the more XP boost I will get for the lower one. So if I hit level 50 with the pugilist and I'm like, you know what, I want to go and level my weaver, it should level up extremely fast because it's only level 4 right now. So if I'm doing between a level 4 to a level 50, it's going to level up a lot faster. So that was one of the mistakes I made before, is I would try to level everything, excuse me, evenly as I was going, which you may want to do that with some of these crafting classes anyway, just so you can craft your own gear and all that, so you don't have to buy anything. But more than likely you're going to be finding your own gear, so it all depends on like missions you're doing and stuff like that, guys. Now these are not all of the classes. As you can see, there's 6 here. There was also the alchemist one, which we're going to go take a look at right now, because I don't remember being able to be an alchemist. Or if I do, I probably just never really did much with it. So we're going to come over here and we're going to find this alchemist guild. Oh, and it's right here. So I guess there is an alchemist one that we can pick up. Well, you guys will be able to see how to do it. So right now I'm set on, what am I set on? I have the little thing on my hip. I think that's, I'm a weaver right now. I think I left it as the weaver. Let's see. Yep, we're the weaver. It doesn't matter what class you are, as long as your main thing, which is my pugilist, as long as your main is above level 10 and you have finished the quest for it. But then you come over here, you talk to the new person, which they will have the little blue icon above their head like that. They're going to ask you a whole bunch of stuff about, are you ready, blah, blah, blah. You hit yes, that you want to join the guild. They're going to say, okay, it's going to register it, and they're going to tell you a whole bunch of other stuff, like what they do and all that. And then it goes away. You're going to click on them again, and it's going to ask if you're ready. Or no, sorry, it's going to ask you to accept or decline. We're going to accept. The next person asks us if we're ready. So you stay in this area, and there is our next quest right there for this same thing. Usually it's a person in the same room that will give you your next quest. This is the one that's going to ask us if we're ready to do it. But they ask in a weird way. It's going to be like, are you ready to give your life to science, or some weird stuff like that. They're all different. This one says, are you an aspiring alchemist? We're going to say yes. If you hit no, you just won't continue with the mission. Hitting yes lets you continue with it. So we hit yes. This is what gives us our, what are we using for this one? Alembic? I think that's what that's called. I don't know. We're going to hit continue. So now we have our Alembic. As you can see, that quest went red because we're not the class for it. So what you currently have to do is go in here. We're going to equip their Alembic, which is this. And it's going to use this same gear just because, like I said, this is all low level gear and I can use it for this class. So we're going to make a gear set for it. And this is how you do this. You come in here and you're going to go up to the top where it has a little plus sign. It says create a new gear set. Hit the button. It will automatically create the alchemist one, and it will tell you your gear set level. And that's it. You back out of there. As you can see, this turned back blue because we have the correct equipment now. So we click on him and he will give us our first quest. Let's see what he wants us to do. Okay. So it says deliver a bottle of distilled water to Savarian. Okay, he's Savarian. We need to figure out how to do distilled water. We might already have water because you can get it from the other classes. So what we're going to do is we're going to, I gotta remember how to do this. The crafting is really weird in this game. So we come in here, we go, no we don't. Oh, it's down on the bottom. So you'll hold R2, and as you can see, you have to go into the crafting log. Now, whatever crafting thing you have, like right now we have the alchemist one. If we go into the crafting log, it's automatically going to pull up the one for the alchemist. As you can see up there in the new window that popped up, the top right, it says alchemist level 1. These are all the things that we can make. So we can make distilled water, quicksilver, all this stuff, but you have to have the equipment for it. Or not the equipment, but the actual supplies for it. So we need to make, if we want to make that growth formula alpha, we have to have 1 Shriek's mushroom, 1 quicksilver, and 1 rock salt, which we don't have any of that. But we only need distilled water, and we have 7 muddy water actually. We only need 1 though, so we can already actually make this. The distilled water, or the muddy water, sorry, I got from, I will show you, well, I'll show you when we go outside because it's with a different class and you have to actually mine for it. It's the mining class. Okay, so let's go back in here. We're gonna go ahead and make the distilled water. So okay, when you first come in here, your cursor is over on the left, says 1 to 5. This means from level 1 to 5, this is all the stuff that you can craft. You're gonna hit X for PlayStation users. If you're on a different system, I don't know. I'm sure you just hit the enter button or A or whatever it is on Xbox. I don't know. I don't even know if Xbox has this. Actually, you know what? It's PlayStation. I don't think Xbox has Final Fantasy. Anyway, so you come in here, and after you hit X, it'll take you to this side. It shows you all the stuff you can craft. You need to pick the one you want, so we need the distilled water. We're going to hit X again. It'll take you over here to synthesize. Just because it takes you to synthesize does not mean you have the equipment for it. Like if you look here, we need 2 cinnabars for this. If we hit X on it, it still takes us synthesize. But we don't have those 2 materials where it says NQ to the right of this right here. We don't have those. So we can't actually make this. So even if I hit synthesize, it's going to say unable to craft, you do not have the required materials. We do, however, have the stuff for distilled water. We're going to hit synthesize, It's going to take us out of there, and it's going to take us into a little crafting animation. The way the crafting works in this game is a bit weird, but I kind of like it at the same time. I'm not sure what that calculations button is. I haven't really looked at it, but I'm not really worried about it because it's kind of self-explanatory. If you've never done this before, it's a little awkward at first, but it's actually a really easy system that they do. So at the top it tells you the distilled water. It tells you how or what you're making. It says durability 40 of 40. They're talking about your current crafting capability, I guess, because it's not the durability of the distilled water. It's not the durability of the whatever the item is that you're using. I can't remember what it's called. The item that they gave us to make the alchemy class. I don't remember what that's called. Alembic or whatever. Anyway, so then to the right of your durability, it has progress, and it says 0 of 9. So what you want to do is, we don't have to click on any of this stuff. We don't have to click on any of these. You can if you want. I don't know what any of this is going to do. That is the calculations. Okay, these are actually your skills. Okay, well, we're going to do this anyway, but I can show you here now. So if you hold R2 and you hit circle, you see this little icon right here where my cursor is. That is the same one that's down there with the R2 and circle. It says add 100% efficiency, progress increased by 6. So that means that when we start crafting, that progress is going to go from 0 to 9 to 6 to 9, or at least that's what it should do. So we're going to exit that menu. You don't have to even click on that to begin with. I just want to show you guys that. You can stay right here. We're going to hold R2, hit circle, which is a basic synthesis. He's going to do his little thing, and there it goes. It went from 0 to 9, or 0 of 9 to 6 of 9. And as you can see, our durability went from 30 to 40. So that means you have to get to that 9 before your durability drops to 0. There are going to be later on some stuff that it'll require like durability of 20. Well, later on we'll also have more skills, and if you look at the different skills, actually it doesn't tell you. Yeah, it does. Okay, down there in the bottom right. So a lot of these do higher things other than just giving you 6. Like this one will increase your progress, but the efficiency is 200%. So more than likely that'll give you like 12 or something like that. And then there's also ones that'll actually give you more durability as well. So you can like, you'll have to like reset your durability, but it'll have like a lesser chance of being 100% a good quality item, stuff like that. So you just, we'll eventually get into all that, and we'll explain it as we're going though, but it's really not a hard system once you get the hang of it. So when we do R2 and circle again, that's going to give us another 6. Technically it'll be 12 of 9, but we only need 9 of 9, so it'll stop there, and it'll say that we created one. So we're going to do R2, circle, and there we go. We completed it. It's automatically going to take us back to this menu because we only decided to craft one. If you want to craft more than one, when you come in here, you're going to hit X. You're actually going to go back up to the muddy water, and right here is where you'll change. Oops, I did not want to do that. We're going to quit that. I don't know if that wastes materials when you quit that. I clicked on the wrong thing. Quantity is, it's not letting me go over to quantity. Why is it not letting me go over to quantity? I don't remember how to do quantity then. I thought it was right there. Is it right here? Right here? Subcommands? I don't remember how to do more than one at a time. These shards right here, this water shard, I will show you how to get those as well. It has to do with mining as well. Alright, well, I will show you guys another time how to do more than one. I need to remember myself. I apologize for that. But anyway, we have our one. We can come back over here. We can give it to this guy and complete our first mission. We'll probably get a level off of this just because we are low level anyway. So we're going to come over here, pick our distilled water, hand it over. It's going to do a little cutscene. This happens with all of them. They take a look at your first item to see how good you did it and stuff, and then they'll compliment you or say, hey, you did trash, whatever. Either way, it'll just say you need to get better, so it'll just tell you keep practicing with creating stuff. But that is the basic of doing your quests. So we're going to hit complete on that. Quest complete. Takes us out of there. We did get 1 level off of it from the looks of it. Come up here. We're going to hit the options button. We're going to go to character. We are going to go down to our body. And we got a new item off of them. So that is the Hempen Kurtuga, something like that. Okay, so this is what I was talking about with the other stuff in the last video. If you look down on the bottom left, it says for the bonuses for this Hempen Kurta, it says craftsmanship under bonuses. It says craftsmanship plus 18. So that means when you're crafting something, it's going to give you a plus 18 to whatever you're crafting. So you just have a better quality of stuff for crafting it. Obviously this one's 18, this one's 18. This one is for gathering, so that's going to be for like if you're chopping wood or mining or something like that, that's what you're going to use that one for. And then this one here is for crafting as well. So we only need 1 crafting one, so it looks like they're all pretty much the same color. Let's go ahead and pick this one though. See if we have any other wrist guards, any hat pieces, no. Any waist, no. Any pants, no. Any boots, no. So all I'm doing is I'm equipping the highest item, which it's only level 1, but this item is going to be better than oh, it's just right here. That item is going to be better. The one that we have equipped is going to be better than this harness, because this harness does not give you anything. Yes, it gives you more defense and more magic, but if you're crafting, you're going to want something that's going to help you with crafting. So that is why we are going to equip what we have now. And then as you can see, it raised our equipment level to a 0003 instead of a 1, I think, that we were at. So once you upgrade your equipment or whatever, what you want to do is update the gear set. So we're going to hit triangle right here, or I could have hit X since I was already highlighting it. So what it does is now it registered the new equipment in our alchemist thing. So we're going to do the same thing with the weaver, because I think we still have the harness on here. So we're going to switch it out for the Hempen Kurta. And like I said, these other ones you can sell. So to know which one you have equipped on the other one, it's a little icon that's under that little square that's highlighted right there that has like a little paper thing. It's the same icon that is right here, right there, that icon. So we're going to switch it out. We're going to do that. Actually, you know what? That is wrong, because that one's for gathering, isn't it? That one's craftsmanship. Okay, so that one's right. Okay, so we're going to do update gear set. We're going to come in here. We're going to switch to our minor one. We're going to equip it. Now the minor one, this is the one we're going to do the other one, because that's for craftsmanship. We need the gathering one for this one. So we're going to do this one here. We're going to update this one. Come in here. We're going to go to our goldsmith. This one is going to be considered crafting as well. So we're going to come out of there. We're going to come here. We're going to do the craftsman one, which is this one. Come up here, update gear set. And then those I'm not worried about. I need to get either higher level in this and this, or I need to get lower level Disciple of Warrior gear. So, but for now we're going to switch back to our main class. As you can see, our health is going to regenerate because we have more health in this class. Same thing with magic. I apologize, I had to respond to a text message real quick. But yeah, so that is the gist of getting a new class and everything. I'm glad you guys actually got to see that, not just me talking about it, because it probably would have been very confusing. Let's go ahead and look at the Adventurers Guild one. I don't think there's anything there. I think it's just where Momodi is at, however you say that person's name. So we're going to come in here and we are going to look for, what is this? Who are you and what are you doing? The L's ye want don't concern ye, so bugger off. I wonder if you have to be a higher level to do anything with him. Menacing Marauder, here's another one. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, this is probably for another, oh. Okay, so we have to tell the Marauders outside of Quicksand to face me. Let me bring that up so you guys can see what exactly what I'm talking about. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay, so you see the objective in this quest. It says tell the Marauders outside the Quicksand to face me. Now it says me like that because they want you to do an emote on them. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on him, make sure he's selected. Didn't mean to actually do that. And then we're going to go to social. We're going to do emotes. And there should be one in here that says me. So we're going to come up here. We're going to look for one that says me. Right there. Click on that. It should activate something. You cannot continue this quest with the following. Oh, okay. So it basically told us that if you look in the bottom left in the chat boxes, you cannot continue this quest until the following conditions are met. Requires class, job, GLA. That means we're in the wrong class. So this mission is for the Gladiator class. So we're going to come in here. We're going to equip our Gladiator one. Equip it. As you can see, I have my shield and my sword now. Click on him again. As you can see, it does nothing by clicking on him. Like actually trying to talk to him, I mean. Come back in here. We're going to do me. We may have to fight him. I don't know. There it goes. It activates. And he's gone. So we need to do that with 4 people. So the questing stuff in here is a little confusing sometimes. But if you guys just pay attention to stuff, you can usually figure it out. This one I know before when I played did take me a while. I didn't know that they wanted me to do an emote, and I was like, I don't understand what's going on. I actually had to look this one up before, but that is why I'm also letting you guys know what's going on now. That way you guys don't get stuck with the same issue that I had, and you guys actually understand what it's asking you to do. Anytime you see a backslash in front of a word in your quest, it's asking you to do an emote. And there should be an emote in here that has backslash whatever the word is. So this one was backslash me. As you can see down there, I can't really... If you look at the bottom of that window that's up where it says me, it says backslash me right there. Or like this one would be backslash air quotes. This one would be backslash converse. So it's telling you that that's what you would type in. You can actually... Instead of doing the emotes this way, well, for one, if you have to do a lot of emotes, you can put it down in your hotbar. Another way to do it is to go to the actual little thing down there, and I believe you can just do it that way, which we will try on the next guy, probably up here somewhere, yeah. Okay, so we'll click on him, and then we'll go to our thing down here, and we'll even type it in. So how do I pull up the keyboard triangle? So we're going to do backslash ME, hit done, and then how do we enter it? Start maybe? No. X, there we go. Yep, and he still does the emote just by typing it in. So that's another way you guys can do it. I just find it easier just to go through the menu. The only reason I don't put them down in the hotbar is because like you use it a minimum of so many times. Like we used it 4 times and that mission's done. But you can also, like, there's going to be ones later that you may need to do it with like 20 people, or you may have to run a long distance and do it to like 5 different people, but if they're like really far apart and you just want to save a little bit of time, go ahead and put it down in your thing and do it from there. Is this the Adventurers Guild? I don't think so. I don't think the Adventurers Guild is an actual thing that you can do. I think the Adventurers Guild is just you adventuring in general. Oh, this is more of that same mission. Even though we already finished it. Let's go ahead and get rid of him now. So we'll do the emote me again. He's gonna walk off. Oh. Oh, I think that was just the next part of the quest. Ugh. Look at his feet, his shoes. So that sword has some significance to it. Actually, it's going over it right now. It says that sword, could it be frenzy? But only the sword of Nald would bloody hell it is you. You know, I have never been one to stand back and watch. Mind if I join the fun? Begging your pardon, sir. And he takes off. So this guy has some significance as to who he is or whatever. Obviously we don't know, but that guy knew who he was. He has a reputation. He says, why do they always do that? Looks like it's just you and me. Standing up to that, Laminson was quite brave of you and quite foolish. I think I like you, gladiator. Name's Aldous. And I'd buy you a drink, but I'm afraid I just spent my last coin. He used to be a gladiator like us. Okay, so this is probably who you're going to be dealing with, or not dealing with, but this is probably who you're going to be running into as when you're playing the gladiator class. Just like when you did the pugilist one, I didn't point it out, but there was a little guy that came in who wants to be a pugilist so bad, but he has issues of his own, so they're not really letting him. All kinds of stuff like that. Each one of the different classes have like their own little story to go with as well. But it's not a main story that you have to follow or anything. You're just going to be running into them while you're doing the quest for those specific classes. So, let's go outside and I will show you guys the gathering one. I'll show you guys the mining. Is there an exit up here? There is. Let's go this way. The mining's actually really cool. I like the crafting and the gathering in this quest. That does not lead outside. I like the crafting and the gathering in this quest. I meant in the game. I like the crafting and the gathering in this game. It's relaxing. It's something to pass the time. It's not stressful or anything like that. Not that it is in other games, but I mean, if you guys are playing Ark and you're trying to get wood and a raptor jumps on your back, yeah, that's a little stressful. But in this game, you can be attacked the same way, I guess. What the hell? I've never seen that. That must be like a Halloween costume or an event thing or something he got. That's pretty funny though. But yeah, I mean, you can be attacked while you're gathering and crafting and stuff, but it's still more relaxing than anything. Even the gathering thing gives you like a sneak ability, where as long as they're not a ridiculously higher level than you and you're trying to gather something, you can just use that sneak ability, go right up behind them and gather whatever you're gathering. So let's go ahead and equip our mining one. Equip that. And it has the blue thing now because we did put on the gathering thing. So you want to find kind of like a rock side. I don't know if there's any over here, but this is what we're going to do. Down at the bottom, you can see that I have different abilities. So I have, starting from the very far right and kind of going counterclockwise, I have Prospect, I have Lay of the Land, I have Sharp Vision 2, and then over on the other one I have Lay of the Land 2, Gathering Log, Inventory, and Sneak. That Sneak one, if I do R2 and up on the D-pad, that's what it looks like. It doesn't actually show you sneaking or anything, but that is just to get around higher level creatures and stuff. I think it stays on indefinitely. You can turn it off by hitting it again. We don't need it in this area, but anyway, what you want to do is you want to hold R2 and you're going to hit circle. That's for the Prospect, and it should bring up any mining areas that are in this area. We can also do Lay the Land, which it won't let me use it just yet. I don't know why. Maybe we can't do that one yet. Okay, looks like there's one down here. If you look on the mini map, you can see a little icon. So let's head over to that icon. It's right over here. Okay, so this is what you're looking for. So you'll hit X on it, it will highlight it, you'll hit X again, and he'll bring out his little pickaxe. This is where I got the muddy water from. As you can see, it says I can get it 100% of the time. If I click on that, I can also get copper ore, and then these are where you get your water and fire shards. There's also wind shards and lightning shards, I believe. I don't think I have any fire shards, so we're going to go ahead and get some of those. Actually, I do. It tells you down in the bottom right how many you have of each. So right there where it says muddy water, down in the bottom right, it says 1 of 999. Yeah. Those nines are kind of blending together. I thought it was 9,999, but it's just 999, and then it says total 16. So that means I have 16 on me right now. If I look at this one, I have 33. If I look at that one, I have 160. And if I look at this one, I have 258. Now, all of these can be sold. These ones say they can't be. But what you can do is you can put them on that bulletin board that we've seen, and you can actually sell them to other players. So they can be sold, they just can't be sold to a regular merchant. So if you're just coming out here just to sell just to a merchant, then you'll either want to get this one or this one. If you look here, this one's shop selling price is 2. This one's shop selling price is 14. So if we're going to be selling to the shops, we're going to want more of these. So let's go ahead and grab some of these. All you do is hit X on it, it hits it, you get one. That's only because it's 100%. Some of them will be lower. It'll be like 69% or something like that. But then that's when your abilities come into play. If you hold R2 and you look at that one where it is R2 square and R2 triangle, that sharp vision and sharp vision 2, those ones will actually increase the ability to get something higher. So if it's at 69 and I do sharp vision 2, it may actually bump it all the way up to 100%. And you can just get 100% of whatever it is you're trying to get. So it is a really easy gathering thing to do. An easy way to make money in the game. Not like real easy, because a lot of stuff is pretty expensive in the game. But if you're just starting out, it's an easy way to do it. I was hoping that I would find one out here that is under 100%. But I think this is all low level mining stuff. So I don't think you guys are going to be able to see one. Let me go a little bit further. Let's go this way. We're not going to click on that one because that's still kind of in between things. There should be one a little further over here that we might be able to see though. Looking on the mini map. There's a fate here. We're not going to do it. It's going to join just because we're walking into it, but we're not going to do it. I'm just looking for mining stuff. Oh, actually, so you see this giant tortoise right here where it says level 17 next to it? He has a blue icon. That means he is passive. You walk up to him, you can be inside of him, he's not going to do anything. Over there, that level 5, I mean, it's a daddy long legs, but it's called a Yarzon feeder. That icon that is next to him, it means they're hostile. So if we get too close to him, he will attack us on sight. So those are two of the icons that I know. If they have this icon right here next to them, that means they're part of the fate thing, which we're not doing the fate. We're going to get out of this fate area, see if we can find some questing, or sorry, not questing, some, what's it called? Some harvesting spots, some mining spots for us. Now, once you do lay of the land, which we already did, we're going to do it again. It's not like it stays active, which actually another one just popped up. Normally it just stays active, and oh, it didn't pop up. It's just showing me where it's at, which is way over there. Oh, let's pass those guys. Really don't want to fight, not in this class anyway. Okay, we can get some over here. Alright, we found some. Also, if someone runs to these before you, they will get it before you. Once you're clicked on it, you're good. So right here, you can see tin ore is only 95%, zinc ore 64%, soiled femur 65%. Water shard is the only thing we'll get 100% of the time, and then we have obsidian at 59%. Now, what I was saying, if you hold R2, we're gonna do our sharp vision 2 because some of these are kind of low. Sharp vision 2 activate. This one went up to 100, that one bumped up to 79, that one up to 80, and this one up to 74. So the tin ore went all the way up. The other ones bumped up a little bit, but not all the way, but they're still pretty high, so that's not bad at all. says I need bone chips. Deliver bone chips to Alderenter, but I don't think this is considered as a bone chip. Because it's not showing me any, and we did get solid femurs. Alright, let's see what this is. Quarrying. In addition to mining, miners can use secondary tools to quarry items from patches of stone referred to as rocky outcrops. As is the case with mineral deposits, these locations only discernible when using the action prospect. To quarry, you must first equip a sledgehammer to your offhand. Sledgehammers can be obtained from shops, markets, or quests. I don't think I ever knew about that. So we need a sledgehammer too. I don't think I've ever paid attention to that. Wonder if that's new or it's just something I've been missing all this time. So like I said, I have played this game before, but I don't remember that one bit. And then obviously as you go up in level, the stuff that's not 100% right now will be 100% when you go up in level. I'm getting bone right now because if you look at... I can't remember which one it is. Is it the goldsmith one? I think it is. If you look at the goldsmith one and you go into his crafting, we can actually make weapons. So we can make our bone horror thing, which was what we already had. We can make copper gorget. We can make a bone staff. We can make bone brand. Make a whole bunch of different weapons and stuff. And then if you come down here, you can even make higher level ones. And eventually, once we get past level 10, it'll pop up with a new one, and we can make higher level ones there. And as you can see, a lot of these require solid femurs. So, and then you do have to pay attention to this part though. So this one requires 2 solid femurs and 1 copper ring. Copper ring, I believe you can just buy, but you can also craft them. If you look here, copper rings. So we would need 1 copper ingot, which is up here. So that means we would initially need copper ore. We'll make the copper ingot, and then we need so many copper ingots to make the copper rings, and then from the copper rings, we'll end up making... I don't even know what we were on. I don't even know what we were looking at. The bone necklace, maybe? Yeah, I think it was the bone necklace. So as long as we have the bones and then we made that 1 copper ring, then we can make this. So you can make stuff for your character. In most games, I don't want to say all of them. You know what? In some games, not even most. In some games, one of the things that that you do want to pay attention to is crafting. Some games will have it to where something that you craft will be better than anything you can find in the game. But it also requires a lot of time put into crafting whatever it is that you're trying to craft. So if you're trying to craft like a legendary item or whatever, then obviously you've had to have leveled it and stuff like that. I just want to show you guys that these guys do aggro. That's why I switched to my Pugilist one. We're going to come over here, go next to him, and look at that. I didn't even hit him or anything. He's already aggroed on us. So being over here, you do have to be careful. If another one walks up while I'm fighting this one, they will aggro as well. It is an easy way to get yourself killed if you're not ready to fight some stuff. So if I'm running around over here and I'm using my mining and I'm not using sneak or something like that, and I get hit by 3 or 4 of these, then I will end up getting screwed. So just be very careful with that, because you're not going to do much damage trying to hit with a hammer or anything like that. And I don't know if there's a quick way to switch between classes other than going in here, clicking this, and then clicking whatever your layout is. I don't know if you can you set these into your subcommand thing down at the bottom? Or not subcommand, your display set, reassign gear, reset number, move set up, move set down, change set. Yeah, set to hotbar. So you can actually put this down in the hotbar. And there are, for those of you that don't know, there are additional hotbars. So I think there's 8 of them. Right now we're on set 1. If you hold R1, that's how you can switch between them. So that's first hotbar, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and then 8th already has a whole bunch of social stuff in it. So that's actually be an easy way to do emotes as well. I think emotes is on the left side. Yeah. L1 and then triangle brings up all your emotes. So, but let's go ahead and switch back to 1 where all of our attacks are, and we will keep going. You are 6 or more levels above, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so when you enter a fate, for you to get level for this fate thing, I'm more than 6 levels above it. I have to sync levels. So hit the touchpad over on the right side. There's a thing that says level sync. We're going to go ahead and hit that. It's going to sync us our level, so it brought us down to level 10. It is not a permanent thing. We can come over here. We can start attacking these guys. Under where it says level sync on the right side, once that bar fills all the way up, then that is the end of the fate, and it will give you a ranking on how well you did or anything like that during the fate challenge, and it'll give you so much XP, so much stuff. Usually if it ranks you down like this one did, I'll still get XP, I'll still get maybe an item, a little bit of gold, but if you do get an item, it's not going to be really helpful for you. And if you get XP, it's not going to be a lot. So as you can see, these guys I'm killing are only level 3, which is why it ranks me down. The fate's complete. I got 1120 XP and only 10 gold, and that's it. So, and then it automatically, when the fate's over, you automatically go back to whatever level you are. You don't have to worry about like resyncing your level. It just syncs it with the fate while the fate is active. And where am I? I need to go up. Is it this way? I think it's this way. But yeah, that's how fates work. Fates are actually, if you're doing them around your level or even a higher level, it will boost your level, but you won't have as many attacks as you should have. So be careful getting into boosted levels. But it is an easy way to get a lot of XP and possibly decent gear. But yeah, normally when I played this game, I tried keeping all the levels together, so I would level this guy up to like 15, and then I'd level everything else up to 15. That is the wrong way to do it. Like I said, you want to level this guy up to like 80 or 90, and then you want to start leveling the other stuff. But at the same time, if you want gear along the way and you want to craft your own gear, then just go ahead and level at least whatever you need to make the gear. That still may require 2 things, so like if I'm trying to make weapons or something, then I may need to level my mining as well as the goldsmithing to craft it. So just keep that in mind. You do have to level a few different things. But it's better than doing what I was doing, trying to level 8 things at one time. And that's what I was saying before, is all the classes that we have what, 7 now, including the alchemist? Was it 7? Yeah, we have 7, including the alchemist. There's a whole nother area in the game that has more classes and everything. I don't know exactly where it's at, but I think it takes a while to get there. How do I zoom out? Switch. So if we go to, I think it's here. There's a port here, and then it takes you to this place, the La Nacia, because I think that's the only port. That's like a high level thing, I think. I think that's a high level thing. Gold saucer. I've never even made it that far in the game to get over there. Doesn't look like it's very far. I usually come this way to the port and then I go here. Can I click on that? Yeah. Okay, so once you come here, where's the main area? How do I zoom? L1, zoom, main area, main area, main area. Of course, it's not really going to show it. Is that it? Is that why that's highlighted? It might be here. It missed. It might not be as well, though, so keep that in mind. One of these places, maybe it's here. Yeah, I think it's here. Yeah, it's definitely here actually. So this place here, I don't think I can teleport there because I haven't been there. Yeah. This place here has a whole bunch of other stuff. This is where you'd pick up your archery skill. I think there is a hunter gathering thing that you can do. There's botany if you want to do plants, which that's how you make your potions and your medicines. So does alchemy, but I think those two kind of go hand in hand. So you would get the plants with the botanist, and then you would do the potions with the alchemy. And so there is other stuff as well. The classes that I have is not all of them. The thing that sucks is it all depends on where you start as to what's going to be currently available to you. Currently available to me is what you guys seen. So we have the Thaumaturg, we have the Pugilist, the Gladiator, the Goldsmith, the Miner, the Weaver, and the Alchemist. And they supposedly added a whole bunch of new classes. I didn't mean to hit R1. So if I hit R1 now, here are all the other classes. So you have the Gladiator, the Marauder, the Dark Knight, the Gunbreaker. We have the Pugilist, the Lancer, the Rogue, the Samurai. For healers, we have the Conjurer, the Scholar, the Astrologian. Physical range DPS, we have the Archer, the Machinist, the Dancer. And then magical DPS, we have the Thaumaturg, the Arcanist, Red Mage, and Blue Mage. Now, with that being said, there are still other classes. How do I switch to those? Here. Oh, okay, so these are more of them. So you have for Disciples of Hand, which is your crafting and stuff. You have Carpenter, Blacksmith, Armorer. So maybe there's 3 towns, because some of these I haven't even seen. Goldsmith, Leatherworker, Weaver, Alchemist, Culinary. And then Disciples of the Land, that's your Miner, your Botanist, and your Fisher. There are other classes, though. So there's like a Monk and some other stuff. The Monk is the only one I really know. But the Monk, I believe, is something that comes off of the Lancer, maybe? I don't remember. But it's an advanced class that you have to do other stuff to get to. I don't know if it's still part of the game. I would assume it is, but I could be wrong about that. If someone knows about that stuff, let me know. That would be awesome if you guys could explain how that works. But I don't remember. As far as I know, you had to level up two classes to max them out. And then, like you would approach someone else and they'd be like, hey, I see that you learned this and this. Would you be interested in becoming a monk or something? I want to be a rogue at the moment, but I don't even know where that one's at, honestly. I don't think I've ever even come across it. Hopefully it's at the other place. I may have to just do some research and just skip all these missions and just go straight to it or something. In fact, that is what I might do. I might complete all of these because I mean they're all lower than my level right now anyway. So I might just skip all of these and just go straight to get everything else, all the other classes and everything. That way I have everything. But I will say this as well though. So here's your inventory. You have, what is that, 4 different things? Yeah, because the 5th one's your shards, the 6th one is dried fish. Oh, those are key items. I was like, dried fish? So you have 4 different slots. There's what? Looks like 140 total that you can hold. Wait. Actually, that won't even matter because it's in here. So, however many you have here. Actually, that should still be enough because it separates it per main hand, and those are all head items. So yeah, it should still be enough. So what I'm getting at is, for each class, you have to have one of those weapons. So if I wanted to be each one of the attack classes, I would need... I'm looking on the left side over there, so I need whatever's for the Gladiator, whatever's for the Marauder, whatever's for the Dark Knight, whatever's for the Gunbreaker. That right there is just 4 alone. So if I count 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. That should be enough. Because it's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 times 7. So there's 35 slots here. And we have 29 classes. Some of the gear you'll probably be able to share, like the Pugilist and the Rogue are probably going to use the same set of gear and stuff. But I think as far as switching classes, I think they all have their own main hand. The Gladiator's going to have Sword, Marauder, I believe, is axes. Dark Knight is probably some kind of mace thing. Gunbreaker's probably a gun. So, I mean, they're all going to be different things. The healers might actually use the same stuff. I would assume it's all stabs. But this one's actually a scepter for the Thaumaturg, so I'm not sure how that would work. It's got to be different stuff, because I think the Conjurer uses like a little book thing, like what's it called, a Librum? I think that's how you say it. So, but yeah, so you would need 29, I believe I said, 29 classes. You have 35, so you just won't be able to double up too much on stuff, like if you're holding on to like a certain weapon that you don't want to break or something like that. I mean, it's up to you guys, but you'll have to just pay attention to that. I don't know if... Can you break these down? Try on, search for item, search recipes using this material, turn to inventory, discard. Okay. So it doesn't look like we can sell them. So what we're going to do, or sorry, it doesn't look like you can disassemble them. So what we're going to do is we're going to break them down. Before we do that, we're going to double check to see if we can break them down by... first, we need to go here. We need to go to our goldsmith, because he's the one that can make them. Then we're going to go into his log. And there's nothing in here that says disassemble. Nothing that I see anyway. What is that stuff? I don't remember what any of this is. Exactly quests. The components be used in the fishing. That's gotta be something gotta do later. Beast Tribe quests. Only for use in Exactly Beast Tribe quests. Shop selling price none. And market is prohibited. Okay. So it looks like we can't break them down. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the closest vendor, which we're going to click on you anyway, and we're going to repair all of our gear. Now this does all of your gear, not just what you currently have equipped. As you can see, I am currently the goldsmith right now, but it has all my stuff for, actually, you know what? I think this only might be the goldsmith. Let's do everything in our inventory. No. Wow. You can't just do all. Okay, so that's equipped. We're going to repair that. We're going to do all of our main hands, repair that. All of our body stuff, repair that. All of our waists and legs, repair that. All of our neck and ears, nothing. And all of our wrists, nothing. Okay, so that still wasn't expensive, but that's dumb the way they did that. I thought you could just do all of it. So let's go ahead and switch back to our pugilist. And let's see what we need to do for these quests. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. That's still the wrong thing. Journal. Okay, so this one we just need to report to Mila. Where is Mila on the map? Right there. So we need to go to the right. And you know what, I'll just leave the map up. Let's get rid of this though. We will just follow this. Can I go through here? I thought this was a dead end. This is a dead end. Because it won't let me go down through here, will it? How do I get over there? This is my pugilist trainer right here. In case you guys are wondering why I'm not messing with that one. I have to be a level 15 pugilist to do the next quest for him. So that's why I'm not paying too much attention to it. Alright, I think we need to go this way. I think it's going to be this big opening over here. And then we'll go through this exit. It'll take us to the center. We'll go straight across and then to the right, I guess. Hopefully we're going the right way. We'll find out here in a second. Okay, and then we're going to go straight across, like I said. And to the right up here. Was it here? It's not in there. It's over here, I think. Here. This is a dead end, ain't it? No. Okay. So far, so good. And we're in the wrong area. This is what I was talking about how confusing this main town is. Like, that does not tell me, you know what, if I highlight it, it should say up or down. That was the kicking the hornet's nest. That should be in that main area. This is also the gladiator one, so let's switch back to our gladiator. It should turn green on the map. Which it did, I just saw it on the mini-map. Wait, what just happened? Oh, was I zoomed out? Is that what was going on? I was. Okay, it turned blue, not green. Okay, so if I go here, we'll zoom all the way back in. And we will see where we need to go easier this way, maybe? Let's go ahead and jump off here. It should change. Yep, it's this way. It's our gladiator guild quest, which is this way. And then left. Yeah, little swords right there. There we go. Can be frustrating, guys. Can be frustrating. We're not going to worry about any of that. We're going to complete that mission, and we're not going to mess with her again. Search for witnesses at Scorpion Crossing. That is the next quest for this one, which I didn't think it gave me next quest. I thought it was just going to let me pick whether I wanted to pick it up or not. We're going to go... Let's see... What is that one? That one is Know Thy Land. Deliver bone chips. We haven't done that one. That's going to be outside, I think. The threat of intimacy. Search for witnesses at Scorpio Crossing. Oh, that's a Thaumaturg. Maybe it didn't give us another one. Oh, it did, because I'm so confused. I need to click on it. There we go. Place a dried fish at specific location northeast of Silver Badger. Okay, that's the fish I already have. I need to go and do that one. Is there anything inside that I need to do? Deliver chips. We don't have the chips yet. Bring the pumpkin to Roger. I keep hitting the wrong button. Oh, that's way out there. Okay. Alright, so we need to go out the western gate, I think. And I just got a message saying the internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast. So it's probably going to cut us off here in a minute. So I'm going to keep playing, guys, but I am going to stop the live stream. And I will catch you guys back up in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, make sure that you are asking down in the comments section. If you guys want to see more gameplay, please let me know. I'm really enjoying playing this game. It's more relaxing than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be a lot of, oh, hurry up and grind and do this and do that, but I'm also not in a guild or anything yet or doing anything important, so it's not going bad at the moment. Not that it'll be bad later, but just keep that in mind. Once again, I'm ChaosEclipse. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. Make sure you guys are liking the video if you like the content. If not, that's perfectly fine. Do you, boo-boo. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.